Hello, and thank you for joining me once again here on YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about landing pages slash squeeze pages and how we can create them for free using tools that we will probably already have. So, if you're new to the channel, remember to click down here, I think it is. You hover in this right hand corner, it'll pop up with subscribe. Click on the subscribe button, really helps me out, and it will give you the opportunity to check out all of my other videos. It'll be coming every single week about all different things to do with tutorials, marketing, money, all that good stuff that we like to talk about, and we like to show you how you can do things and how you can improve your life. So as I say, today we're going to be talking about landing pages. Now, we all need landing pages for businesses and for business opportunities, and we primarily need them to capture email addresses. Okay, because once we've got the email address, then we can send them emails as and when we feel appropriate, and we can use this to make money. We can use this to engage with people. Now, as I say, the primary reason for the squeeze page or the landing page is to gain an opt-in. Okay, that's the primary goal that we're aiming for, and because of that, you're already going to have an autoresponder. You're going to have an autoresponder feature because that's how you're going to send people the emails, and that's, you want to drive people onto your list. So you're going to have the autoresponder. Now, this is the same for pretty much every autoresponder going, but today I'm going to be talking to you using my Aweber account. Now, with Aweber, you can create a semi-basic landing page with their built-in system. Okay, it's obviously not going to be as fancy as some of the other providers. Now, in the past, we've used things like lead pages, we use ClickFunnels quite a bit, and yeah, they can create phenomenally cool looking landing pages with all kinds of features that we can utilize, and they've been designed by some awesome designers, so they look brilliant, and there's all the templates, everything's there for you. Okay, now, but sometimes we don't have that. We're like, there's going to be a lot of people out there who they can't afford the monthly subscriptions to ClickFunnels or lead pages, because whilst for us in our business it works out because we are making quite a bit and that contributes to it. But when you're starting out, you probably don't have the dollars to invest straight away. So you need to utilize some of these free and cool features that are already out there. And as I say, with Aweber, you can create something that looks pretty decent if you spend a little bit of time with it. Now, under Aweber, what it is sign-up forms. A lot of people, they create these and they just integrate them into other websites. And if you've got websites that utilize HTML or JavaScript, you can create like an opt-in form and then put it on another page. But you can use the same thing to actually create a landing page. And in the early days, this works really, really well. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Now, what you got to do is you've got to go to Aweber and you've got to create your list. Okay, so to do that, you would basically come up to the top, click on Manage List, then Create List, then go through all the settings, the names, the email address that it's going to be sent from, etc., etc. Now, once that's done, make sure you've got it selected at the top as your current list. Then we want to go down to Sign Up Forms here. Right? We click on Sign Up Forms. It gives us the opportunity to create one. Okay, so we click on create the form, create the sign up form or from the drop down, and this gives us a variety of different templates. Okay, so we can choose these, we can look through what they are, or we can just have the basic one that's selected here and add to it. So what we'll do is we'll start going through and changing some of these features and seeing exactly what we can do. Okay, so we go back up to the top and we can see that these are the sections. Some of the sections that are already there, some that are not. So if we click on some of these, it can add a counter. at the bottom. If we want a counter, let's just remove the filters. We don't want that. We've got image. We can add an image. And what we're going to do is I'm going to add an image. So I've got that here. This is the web link to where the image is saved. Because you can't upload, but you can put in an image link. So if you search for an image on Google or wherever, right click, get the actual proper link of where it is, then paste it in there, then we can see it's pasted in here. Hi, this is me, and you can have it aligned exactly where you want. Now we're going to click save. Now what I'm going to do is, as you can see, these are all the different sections. When I hover over them, I get like the cross icon, which means I can click and drag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it there, I think. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start writing some text, for example. So in here, I can say, hi, and I would like to show you how you can create awesome looking graphics for free. Right? So as you can see, it started to populate that in there. Looks pretty small. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy that, and we're going to change this to a lot bigger. Maybe 24. We're going to center it. We're going to choose a color. Is there a color like my text? Not really. Let's just go with black for now, and we could change the font. Maybe something a bit more chunky. Sorry, to select. Make sure you got it selected, and we'll click save. Okay. So now what we want to do is we want to add a little bit more text. So we'll go to the top and we'll click text. And it's just going to throw it down at the bottom, I think. And what we're going to say is we're going to say sign up below for my exclusive video course. Now we're going to select that, and we're going to center it. We're going to change the font. We're going to change the size. We're going to make it bold. We'll make it bigger, and we'll click save. We'll now grab it like we did before, and we'll put it just below that. Go back to this one, I think, and we'll make this one bold, just so the top stands out. Okay, so now what we can do is we can click on the button, and by switch to HTML button, we can change this. So it says submit. I don't know what it just changed. Okay, so I think it said sign up already, but you might want it to say anything you want. Do you know what I mean? Like gain access, buy now, watch. I could write watch here, couldn't I? So let's say watch here. So we'll just click save. Now we might want to change the submit button. So you've got to make sure if you're trying to alter something here, got to make sure you've got the right thing selected. So the submit button selected. We'll change the color. Now we might want to change it to a color we use in the image, or at least something fairly similar, which is pretty close. We might want to change the text color, which is here. It's right here. So don't know what the colour is that we've got in the image. It might be similar. So it's fairly similar. So as you can see, we've created this now. I might just want to select the body, then I can give it a border. So it might be something like this. We can give it 5, make it chunky. And again, I might want to change the colour to the one that we had before under the text. Let's just see if I can get the colour that we had there. So select the button there. Let's just copy this code colour there and then go back to the body, the dashed, click here and then paste that in there, and hopefully we get the colour we wanted. And then what we could do is you could go back to the text, and we might want to do exactly the same thing with the text. More colours. Just paste it in there and see if that does the same thing. Does do the same thing. Cool. Do the same with this one. Copy that. Go down to more colours. Paste it in there. We're going to click that, and we've now got everything in the same colour scheme, which is pretty good. We've got our image there, and yeah, as you see, we could add different things. We could change the background if we wanted to. Obviously, it is somewhat limited, but as you can see, by messing about with images, I can add more images, different images. I could change the background to be the same color as this. I can do a variety of different things here. So for instance, we're just going to say that this is done, okay? Right, and then we're going to click save the form. So that's now saved. It's saved the form. Okay, we're now going to click go to step 2, and this is where we can change some of what it does. So what we're going to say is we're going to write Lee video course, right? The thank you page, right? What we actually want it to do is we want to send it through to the video course, okay? Now, you could be creating these pages so that people opt in and then are sent to an affiliate link, for example. So here would be where you'd put your affiliate link. Now I'm just going to grab a video here, which is this one. I'm going to copy that, just pause that so it doesn't play, and then I'm going to go in here and paste it in there. Going to click open in a new window. If they've already subscribed to my list, going to do exactly the same, because we want to send them to the video regardless of what's going on. Anything there, not important. We're then going to click save our form. We're then going to go to step 3, and we've basically created a mini basic landing page, which is really simple. I mean, you saw how I did it. Didn't really take me much time at all. And we've got a number of options here. We've got a number of options. I will install my own form. So this gives us the JavaScript. So this is some JavaScript code that we can take to another website that is comfortable with JavaScript, and we can paste it in there, and it will preview. It will show the form that we've created somewhere on the website. Okay, so that might be in the sidebar, it might be on the bottom, it might be as a pop-up. And exactly the same thing with the HTML, exactly the same thing. So it can be combined into other websites that will accept that code. Okay, so that might be with just a WordPress blog or some sort of website you've created, or maybe something that enables you to create pop-ups. Okay, so the next thing is my web designer will install the form, and you can just email it over to someone else that is doing it for you. And if you do have that person, talk to them and they'll show you what to do. And then the last one is Aweber, just to host it, and they'll just give you a link, and then you can use this link as your link. Okay, so we'll just paste that in there, and we'll see exactly what we've got. And as you can see, there you go. It's a pretty basic landing page where someone can input their email address, click the big button, and be sent to wherever you wanted them to send to. So it does work pretty well. It is basic, but if you don't have the really expensive tools, this is a great alternative that we've used quite a bit. And just remember, if you want to change this link, you can use one of the link shortening services such as Bitly, Google, those sort of websites. So just find those sites and get a nice short little link instead of this forms at aweber.com, etc. As I say, there you go. It's a pretty neat little landing page, squeeze page where you can get opt-ins. Okay, so thanks for keeping with me till the end of this video. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you found this video really informative, and I hope it's shown you something that you can do, and the fact that you can do it at no extra cost is really, really cool. So remember, hit that subscribe button, which I think's down here somewhere, and check out some other videos, and we'll see you in the coming weeks with more videos to come. I've been Lee. Thanks very much.